The Empire of Man is in ruin. Chaos warbands roam the lands, killing and slaughtering. But a new danger threatens to engulf the Empire. From the east come the orc and goblin masses, streaming over the mountains in an unstoppable tide. Dozens of green-skinned tribes have united beneath the crude banner of a powerful orc war boss, drawn together into a mighty war by the promise of bloodshed, warfare, and slaughter. The mountains shake with the thunderous din of war drums as his warriors surge toward the Empire in their thousands, descending on the beleaguered realm of man with but a sole purpose: to destroy everything in their path.
Orc and Mork have guided the boys of the Broken Tooth tribes to us, Warboss. The war is ready to be launched against the stinking Umis. But first, we have to get through the lands of the Stuntings. They guard all the ways through the mountains. What's the plan, boss?
The plan? We killed them all! Death to the Stuntings!
What's this, boss?
This sign tells us we're on the right track. It leads us to the big fights.
By Grimna, we shall strike them down!
There's another tribe here. Let's show what was made of, boys!
Attacking us!
Orc and Mork lead me.
They's all dead, boss! There they are!
Upon the blood of my ancestors, I swear that these greenskins shall not live to see the setting sun.
Who wants sticking? These stunties ain't so tough. We'll stick 'em.
You have done well! Boss, there is another orc tribe nearby. They have lots of boys with them. Might be that they will join your war.
We will need every boy what can hold a chopper for battles against the Yumis. Send a message to the boss of this tribe, and tells him that his tribe now belongs to me.
Right, boss. Boss, these signs that have been left for us.
What about them?
Well, how do we know that these is leading us the right way?
These signs will lead us to bigger and better fights. You questioning me orders, Warthog?
No, boss, course not. We better keep the boys ready, though. There is a Yumi army nearby. You gave the boss's message to the Ironskinz tribe?
Yes, Shaman. Well, speak up then. What was the answer? He thinks he's dead hard, don't he? I'll show him who the real boss is.
He's attacking us! Try not to kill too many of them. If you kill their war boss, they will join us. He's attacking us!
Oi, you lot! Come with us! We're gonna kick Yumi's heads in! The war is building!
More of them! Make Sigmar Raiders! Fire!
Come on, let's have 'em!
There's all dead, boss!
What? More greenskins? Kill them all. And be quick about it.
Break some eggs.
You have done well! Sparky elves!
Boss, there are enemies nearby. There is all that remains of a huge army. Shall we stomp them?
Ready your choppers, boys! It's smashing time! Wah!
There they are, boss. Ha 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 ha! The spiky ones is bashing the other Yumis. Boss.
Oh, the power of the big green is mine to command! Let the war flow!
Another punchy enemy is dead. Another army to fight! The gods must light the war boss!
Orcs pushing into the Empire. Of our eastern defenses fallen so easily. Soldiers of the Empire! To arms!
There is all dead, boss! Enough, you have done well!
Wah!
Mistress Lilaeth, the Orc slave has raised an army and is advancing into the Empire. The pitiful human's attention is being drawn away. All goes according to our plan thus far.
I would expect nothing else, Caliph. The price for the slave was high.
The High Elves are unaware of our presence. They are vulnerable to attack. Do our forces draw near?
The armies of the Witch King are crossing the seas even now. The time to launch our attack is close. There will be no room for failure.
Indeed. You cannot afford to make any more mistakes, mistress.
Know your place, assassin! Do not anger me!
Forgive me, mistress.
More greenskin tribes are moving to join the slaves' army. This is good, but their progress is barred by the weakling humans. Take your apprentices and make certain that nothing blocks their advance. Do not fail in this task, Caleb.
The way must be opened for the greenskins.
Yes, Highborn.
Those cannons, they could prove a difficulty for the pathetic greenskin masses.
Long have I trained in the deadly arts.
Our weakling allies are assailed by the foe. More sacrifices to Cain.
We must hug the shadows. The concealing darkness is our ally.
What? The gates are open. What treachery is this? Men of the Empire! To arms! Force them back in the name of Sigmar!
The enemy dares to strike against you.
Will.
More sacrifices to Cain.
What is your will?
Cain's bloody work.
More sacrifices to
Death
Cain.
is the only. My poisons are ready. It shall not stand for long. Even the smallest drop of this poison will bring on death. Within hours, sins is mine.
The pathetic enemy has been sighted.
May the flames of Axie consume you, foul greenskins!
Demand sacrifice.
This is powerful magic indeed. Kill him from afar, swiftly. Guide my blade, Lord of Murder. This shields me. There are too many for us to best. We need something to distract their attention. I wish to see the blood.
What was that?
Once more.
Double time, men! Move!
Good. The cannons have been left unprotected and vulnerable. Only certainty.
More sacrifices
I
to
wear
Cain.
the shadow.
More sacrifices to Cain. The pathetic enemy has been sighted. The pathetic enemy has been
The
sighted.
big boss is here! Let's stop them all! Let nothing live!
You have succeeded. The Witch King will allow you to live another day.
The signs say that we have to attack this big rock hut!
Big Rock Hut? That's a fortress, boss. That ain't gonna be easy to destroy. And why don't we pretend like we never saw the sign and attack somewhere else? Hey?
The spiky elves is clever and cunning, and they has led us to all the best fights so far. We is gonna attack here.
Boss, lots of boys will get done over if we fight here. And I think there is Poncy elves round here too. I can smell their stink.
You wanna see what it feels like to have me chopper buried in your head, Wizog? Say one more thing, and you is gonna find out. We is gonna fight here, and that is final!
Boss! There's elves coming from the other side of the river!
What season?
I reckon we should get in that fortress, boss. From up high, the rock lobbers will be able to smash them as they cross the river.
Just over here. You do a squig.
Is there a plan,
It's
boss?
attacking us! Who wants...
Dinner time!
Another for you,
My
done well.
boys.
We must cleanse this land of the greenskin filth! For the glory of the Phoenix King! Attack!
Wow.
It's attacking us! They is all dead, boss! Another punchy enemy is dead! They is all dead, boss!
As the green-skin hordes continue to butcher everything in their path, the humans and their high elf allies are oblivious to the sleek dark elf ships slicing through the icy seas towards the Empire, sent by the Witch King, Malekith. Thousands of hate-filled dark elf warriors are being carried across the ocean by these ships, eager for bloodletting and murder. Lilaeth hurries to the northern coast of the Empire to take command of this grand army, accompanied by the assassin, Calith, though her doubts of his true loyalty remain.
With such an army, the High Elves here in the lands of the humans will be slaughtered.
I believe the army you led on the shores of Ulthuan was greater than this, and yet it availed you nothing.
We had Ulthuan in the palm of our hand. But at the moment of victory, we were foiled. My army was routed. I was just one of dozens. Other nobles were executed, their heads delivered to the Witch King, who was incensed by their failure. But not I. No. I was given the chance to redeem the failures of all, to strike back against our cursed kin, and to kill the High Elf Witch Aurelion. But this time, the war will not take place on Ulthuan, where they held all the advantages.
The situation is different here.
We will take our revenge in blood. But the presence of the High Elf Witch is clouded. There is a power at work that hides her from me.
Honored mistress, the Shades tell me of a High Elf encampment nearby. The army marches on your command.
To war then, Highborn! The blood of our hated kinsmen shall stain the earth red. The bloody-handed god shall feast upon their souls this night!
Mistress, the sentinels are at their positions.
There is a strong magical presence here. We must be wary. Order the army to encircle the enemy encampment. It is imperative that we remain concealed until the attack is launched.
Mistress, our forces have encircled the hated enemy. None shall escape us.
Launch the ambush! Let none leave here alive!
Mistress, the enemy has become aware of the attack. They may seek to alert other High Elf forces nearby.
Knowledge of our presence in this land must remain concealed, else all is lost! Kill any rider that seeks to break out!
Sacrifice! A rider! He cannot be allowed to escape!
There! That waystone! My power wanes in its presence.
Shall die horribly. My advance will not falter. Yes?
This waystone was raised to weaken the winds of magic, to push the power of chaos back to the north. It is this that hides the presence of the witch Aurelion from my eyes. Doubtless our hated kin have erected more of these totems. We must seek them out and destroy them all! Another waystone has been erected to the north of here. I can feel it. It must be torn down!
Strong bulwarks protect the high ground to the north.
Mistress, the assassin speaks the truth. We must wait for our siege weapons. Without them, we will be unable to break through.
If we linger here, the High Elves will become aware of our presence. No, we have not the luxury of time. We move to the north now! I feel the presence of others nearby. It may be that we can use them to our advantage.
Mistress Lilaeth, giants twisted by the power of chaos rampage ahead. Is it wise to proceed?
Tulaketh, I am well aware of them. They will be our unwitting allies here. Come, you shall see. Excellent. Their small minds are easily dominated, but it shall not last long. I study the dark arts.
They've breached the walls! To arms! To arms!
The enemy dares to strike against you.
I'll splat them to pieces!
Long have I studied the dark arts.
Your warriors fought to the last.
I wish to see the blood flow once more. Cain decrees their death.
A worthy sacrifice to Cain.
Foolish of Aurelion to try to hold back the winds of magic. I feel my powers grow. Another waystone is near. I sense its vile presence.
The weakling humans are aware of our forces and have prepared their defenses. This will be a costly victory.
Dear Caliph, have you forgotten our erstwhile allies? The Greenskins will keep the focus away from us. They have almost fulfilled their purpose.
The signs tell us that we have to smash them humies hiding in that stone hut!
Fortress.
What?
Nothing, boss.
This is gonna be a big one, boys! Lots of hitting and stomping and smashing! Time to kill! Wah! Hurry it up! We ain't got much time! Let's smash this place into the ground! Come on, boys, get running!
What's the plan?
Stop shooting and get moving!
You ain't so headers! Don't get too close!
Good. Our path is now open. At last, my sight is clear. In the north, a mountain range. She cowers within an elven tower fallen to ruin when our kin abandoned this land so long ago.
Look there, Warthog. See? The sign tells us this is the way to go, just like I said.
I have a bad feeling in me gut about this, boss. Something ain't right.
I've had a gut full of your whining, Warthog. I hear anything more from you, and I will kill you with me old chopper until you is dead. Got it?
This is a trap, boss. I've seen it in my head.
You've been showing too much fungus again, Warthog.
No, boss. The gods showed me. Don't take the boys in there. We're all gonna die.
I've had it with you, Shaman. Let's see how much whining you can do with no head. Cowardly runt. Don't need them anyways. Right, boys. This is it. Let's move.
Boss, the walls is falling down on us!
Quit your whining, you runts! It's killing time!
Change of plan! We're trapped in here! We're gonna get shot to bits!
Oi, settle down, you! We just need to get some cover, like over there near them ruins.
I think on the way, boss.
Another punchy enemy!
I ain't never lost a
It's
fight.
attacks!
I think that run Warthog may have been right. This feels like a trap. Ah!
If yous don't want to die here for nothing, then yous had better follow me!
They is all dead, boss!
The tribes follow me.
Sogging orders.
See, boss? Them spotty elves set us up. He was just using us. They led us into a trap. Oh, I tried to tell you, boss. The only good elf is a dead one.
I reckon you might be right, Warthog. Let's kill them all!
3 years before Lilaeth sailed for the Empire, as the hordes of chaos ravaged the lands of men, the Witch King Malekith led his Dark Elf legions once more against the High Elves of Ulthuan. Long and bloody was the hate-fueled war. At its climax, the noble ruler of the High Elves, the Phoenix King, proved victorious, and the Dark Elves were pushed back. Enraged beyond reason, Malekith swore vengeance. In the closing stages of the war, the Phoenix King sent a fleet to the Empire to aid the humans in their plight, accompanied by the powerful mage Aurelion, his own kin, and a princess of the royal blood. Full of spite and hatred, Malekith saw a chance to strike directly at the royal bloodline of the High Elves.
Sorceress, and your soul is forfeit.
Vengeance shall be had. Aurelion, your suffering shall be long and painful.
Eyes in the darkness! Thousands of them! We are attacked!
I shall not let the likes of these vermin keep me from my vengeance! For the glory of the Witch King, slaughter them all!
Sighted.
Invade our domain, will they? And they shall all die! Pestilence and plague! Kill for the horned rats!
What would you will us do, my lord?
Get moving, stupid creatures!
More
The cowardly vermin have learned to fear the warriors of Nagaroth this day.
You have succeeded.
At last we draw near the High Elf Witch. My vengeance is at hand.
Mistress Lilaeth, we approach the hated enemy, but many enemy war machines have been sighted. They could be problematic.
Perhaps I could take care of this obstacle, mistress. If it pleases you, I shall take the witch elves, the devoted brides of Cain, and silence the crude, human engines of war that threaten your glorious army.
Ensure that you do, assassin. I have not the time to wait for word of your success. The army must advance before the High Elf Witch learns of our presence here. The outcome of the battle depends on you. Do not fail me!
It will be as you command, noble mistress.
I guide my own destiny.
They draw within range.
Commence the bombardment!
Cannons! They have not been silenced! To strike against you.
You have betrayed me! We must breach their line, or all is lost! Study the dark
The pathetic enemy has been sighted.
complex of sorceries.
Kill them all!
As Holy Sigmar is my witness, I swear that none of your foul kind shall leave this place alive.
I'm waiting. Kill them all!
A worthy sacrifice to Cain.
Kill them! All of them!
More sacrifices to Cain.
We are the Witch King's bodyguards.
Dares to strike against us.
So, the snake rears its head. You would seek to steal my vengeance and claim the victory as your own. Very foolish, assassin.
You have not the strength of will to see this to the end. You would have failed, and all who fought alongside you would be punished for your failure. The Witch King is not a forgiving lord. Your usefulness to me passed as soon as you located Aurelion, and now you die.
You have no concept of the power I have attained!
Sacrifice to
I
Cain.
have been bested.
Never shall you have rest or be free of pain, treacherous Lilaeth! For all eternity, your soul is mine! The High Elf Witch cowers within. I sense her fear. The way is protected by powerful sorcery, but we must push on, for it is the only way! I sense a trio of mages that seek to hamper my progress. The three must die before I face the witch Aurelion.
Begone, murderous traitors! Leave these lands or face the full power of Safri!
Kneel before me!
I grow weary of this land.
More sacrifices to Cain. A worthy sacrifice to Cain.
I have mastered the most
More
complex of
sacrifice. And you have succeeded.
The way is clear, and the end draws close. Mastered the Long have I waited for this moment!
I defeated you once,
I shall do so again. Kill me, damn you! Finish it! It will cause you more pain to let you live with the shame of your failure. Run back to your wretched kin. Never shall the High Elves be bested on the fair shores of Ulthuan. You are not on Ulthuan now, and you have no army to hide behind! Hide? From the likes of you? You overestimate your powers, Drukai. Enough talk! Your time has come, Aurelion! You should have killed me when you had the chance. The Witch King will never sit upon the Phoenix throne. You have your small victory, Drukai, but it shall avail you nothing. Silence, worm! Cain, Lord of Murder, I dedicate this sacrifice to your honor! Slave, why are you here?
Slave no longer. You led the boys into a trap. Yous was just tricking us from the start.
And what of it? You did your part and you live still. Or would you rather still be rotting away in the slave pits beneath Harganeth? It can be arranged, slave.
The boys is gonna feast on elf flesh tonight.
Get out of my sight, slave. You're of no further use to me.
Whoa! It's Massey time!
You think you is so clever? Well, I knows that you was gonna betray us all along.
More sacrifices to Cain.
Bow down before your betters.
The enemy dares to strike against you.
You think that is gonna stop me?
I desire more slaves.
The enemy dares.
You's making me angry now. You cannot beat me. I is Gorbash, and I is the hardest orc there is. I kills you all.
All of them! The enemy dares to strike against you. More sack, you have succeeded. The Witch King will allow you to live another day.
The sorceress Lilaeth led her army on to victory after victory. Hunting down and slaughtering the High Elves stationed in the Empire. The shattered remnants of the High Elf army fled the Old World, returning to their ancient homeland. Her vendetta completed, Lilaeth returned in glory to the court of Malekith, the Witch King of Nagaroth. Thousands were sacrificed to Cain in the hedonistic victory celebrations that followed. Nursing their hatred, the Dark Elves prepared to launch a new era of war upon the world.
Is the best.
He's attacking us! That way? There's all dead, boss!
Gorbash is the biggest and the baddest!
We cannot best it!
The mates!
You ain't surviving this!
Dead, boss!
My strength is far from gone.
That thing! I am the best shaman ever!
I am undone. I curse you, slave. I shall reach from beyond the veil of death and see you suffer.
You talks too much. no one what tries to trick me and lives.
The icy touch of Nagaroth!
Me twist little things.
Having cast off the manipulative shackles of the Dark Elves, the war boss Gorbash led his ever-growing horde of greenskins deeper into the heart of the Empire, smashing aside all resistance and burning cities to the ground. Thousands were massacred as his mighty war ravaged the beleaguered states, carving a path of destruction that led from one side of the Empire to the other. Eventually, he grew bored, for it seemed that there was none that could stand against him. He marched back across the world's edge mountains, leading his massive army towards new enemies to battle and new armies to crush. Bloody slaughter and destruction were left in his wake.